baseball is all next. And a good afternoon, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Rockhounds Baseball. It is the third game of our 4-game set between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow night we conclude our 4-game set as Rockhounds and Sod Poodles will celebrate the 4th of July celebration. Don't forget, on the show 19 we will be shooting off some fireworks as we'll go off through the evening after the final game of our 4-game series. Don't forget, our 4-game set with the visiting Frisco Rough Riders come to town. They'll begin a 4-game series. Rockhounds will head to Amarillo. They'll start out from there. And Frisco, Amarillo and Frisco for the 8 away game set. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that in any smartphone. It's 11 a.m. and we are partly cloudy skies as we go through today. And here's your starting lineups. First for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. And then the starting lineup for the Midland Rockhounds. And there's your starting lineups. Let's get off to our 3rd game of our 4-game set.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Garrett Stanley, a left-hander, New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In now, Roberto Cairo. He will lead this
Leading
one off
off
today.
here this afternoon, the second baseman, Roberto Cairo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Into the box, Joe Pappas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Fowler's on his horse. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Alfaro.
Standing in, Manny Alfaro. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ray Karnitz, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter.
Leading
that
off
means
for the
pitchers need to
Rockhounds,
come in at different
the
speeds
designated hitter,
to really full hitters.
Ready,
We'll see how he
go.
does with that here.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pappas. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With a moment now,
Batting
let's have
second,
a look at the home team
the left
starting
fielder,
lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
This is in the air out to right. Pappas sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Corbin Joseph.
Stepping up now, Corbin Joseph. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Tim Burnett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tim
Ready with the first
Burnett.
pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
And he lays off there 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Figueroa is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Lionel Sechrist.
Now in the box, Lionel Sechrist. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Popped him up. Brunk is under it, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Leading
Francisco
off for the
Diaz.
Rockhounds, the first baseman, Francisco Diaz.
And now a pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sechrist finds it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Time for a look at the
Batting
defensive
fifth,
alignment for the
the
visitors.
center fielder.
And when you talk about
Justin.
third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the speedy Dustin Fowler. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Too high, and it's 3-0. Carnitz has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know
Batting
a pitcher is
fifth,
really fighting himself
right
when he
fielder,
misses a zone by that
Steve
much. I'm surprised the catcher
Fugate.
could even bring that in.
So stepping in, Heath Fugate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. The 1-1 home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese. Hit a fastball out of the yard. But I tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react. Keep your hands back and drive it out of the yard.
Into the box, A.J. Brunk. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting
Had
it,
to protect there
the
with
third
2 strikes,
baseman,
and he just
Ryan
got it off the end of the bat.
Gutierrez.
Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Brian Gutierrez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Valencia is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. So striding in, Bobby Borowski. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Three and one now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean,
Batting
that fastball was way
the
behind him
fielder,
when the swing came through the
Henry
zone. I have to think he was looking for
Valencia.
something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Henry Valencia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Line to the right side. Fugate is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Julian
leading off for the
One of the
Rockhounds,
keys to securing a
the
win,
shortstop,
they want to keep the pressure
Julian
on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. Valencia patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting,
jumped all
the
over that
designated
first
hitter,
pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Benny Kaneko, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, left fielder, Marco Figueroa.
Digging in to try it again, Marco Figueroa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do.
Now
Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Back in standing. Into the box now, Corbin Joseph. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Figueroa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a drive out to left center field. Figueroa is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
Great piece of hitting here.
Now
Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Francisco Diaz, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Valencia, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0. Ready for another chance. Roberto Cairo back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
2-0 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now the 2-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Joe.
So digging in now, Joe Pappas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The third baseman, number 7, Manny Alfaro.
Now batting, Manny Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he can clean that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Ready now, Dustin Fowler. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
The center fielder, Dustin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here
Fowler.
It comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the
The
whole
bat.
field there, D-Ro.
The right
I
fielder.
like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pulled.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Fowler aboard here at first with nobody out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury
Now
this
batting.
guy and get him out of there.
The catcher.
So he racks up the
AJ
swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Heath Fugate is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, A.J. Brunk, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Alfaro camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Gutierrez.
Into the box now, Brian Gutierrez. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner on first with 2 away. And he chased it in the dirt. Sechrist recovers. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Now at the plate, Tim Burnett. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here it comes on 0-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. McCormick onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Ken Matsui. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fugate is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Now at the plate, Lionel Sechrist. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Joseph gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Digging in, Julian
leading off for the Rockhounds, the shortstop.
First offering on its way.
McCormick.
0-1 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Pappas. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Benny Kaneko.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Benny Kaneko. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valencia is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Marco Figueroa.
Now at the plate, Marco Figueroa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper, foul.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Cairo is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Borowski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Henry.
Digging in now, Henry Valencia. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bobby.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Clem. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Corbin Joseph.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, the second baseman, Corbin Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So not the
Now
start
batting,
to the inning he
first
was looking
baseman,
for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Diaz. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-1 home takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Joseph on at first, nobody out. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike three. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second
Now
out.
batting,
Big
center
mistake
fielder,
there.
Dustin Fowler.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Leading off the inning, Roberto Cairo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Manny Alfaro. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away.
This is what the game's all about. Figueroa has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tim Burnett.
At the plate, Tim Burnett. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Ken Matsui, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Catcher, Lionel
So
Sechrist.
A crucial moment here, and standing in, Lionel Sechrist, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. He's set. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-2. Standing in, Heath
Leading off
Fugate.
for Midland, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Fugate.
His foot in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept
Number
his club
64.
in it to this point. Number 64 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. In now, A.J. Bronk. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fugate gets his lead at first, nobody out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian
So
Gutierrez.
striding forward now, Brian Gutierrez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Matsui, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So
Shortstop,
coming to the plate, Julian McCormick.
McCormick.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now back to the top
Benny
of the lineup. Stepping
Kaneko.
in, Benny Kaneko. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-0 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Valencia is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Bobby Borowski.
Leading
We're in
off,
the 8th now,
the
and
shortstop,
nothing's changed
Bobby
out there on the mound.
Borowski.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That's by him for strike one.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Joseph will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Henry Valencia.
Stepping into the box, Henry Valencia. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fugate is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, designated
Digging
hitter,
in, Bobby Clem. 0-2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Figueroa. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds lead it 3-2. Now at the plate, Marco
leading
Figueroa.
off for the Rockhounds, the left fielder, Marco
First delivery to him
Figueroa.
on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the
Now
leadoff man
batting,
on base is, and
the second
it's
baseman,
true. So in the 8th
Corbett.
inning of a one-run game, that's a
Joseph.
really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corbin Joseph. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Francisco Diaz.
At the plate, Francisco Diaz. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Cairo. He singled his last time up.
Roberto Cairo.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your
C.J.
attention, please.
Phillips comes on
Now
from the
pitching
pen,
for
hoping
the
to finish
Rockhounds.
this one off here in the top of the
Number 4,
ninth.
C.J. Phillips.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Papa.
He only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Stepping in, Joe Pappas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Manny Alfaro.
Striding in once again, Manny Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record
And
in
your
baseball is to
Rockhounds
some
win
games at
it.
home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Midland Rockhounds took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Stanley gets the W on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so the Midland Rockhounds will take Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. Well, tomorrow night is our final game of our 4-game series. Frisco will come in after that 4-game set. We'll start up a 4-game set with the visiting Rough Riders. Well, Amarillo is down now 3-7 through this second half, and gotta say the Rockhounds are striving up top with 8-2, winning and now pushing their first place position in the Texas League. Well, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers will play tonight. Hooks in Springfield, Arkansas and Frisco. 6 ball clubs will play tonight, as Rockhounds were the only ones playing as of today with Amarillo. So 2 out of 8 played today. Or 2 out of 6 played. Yeah. Well, anyway, for all of us here, we are going over runs, hits, and errors real quick. Time now is 1:41 on this Saturday. Yikes. Well, it is the 3rd game, so the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles put 2 runs and 3 hits, 1 error. For the victorious Midland Rockhounds, 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Garrett Stanley will take the win and also 3rd-time player of the game. So interesting. He's on a tear in this one. Ray Carnitz will take the loss for the Sod Poodles this afternoon. And CJ Phillips takes the save. Well, this is just about do it for everybody here. Final from Midland, 3-2 against the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Well, anyway, guys, hope everybody has a good day. And hope everybody has a great one. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see y'all back on the show tomorrow with the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and Midland Rockhounds.